Welcome into another Big 12 win total video. We already finished the ACC. We're going to go to the Big 10 and SEC after. We're starting from the lowest win total to the highest win total in the Big 12. We're on our fourth team here. It's the Baylor Bears. They have a win total of 5.5. As we work, we're going to go through the games. We're going to talk about the wins, talk about the losses, talk about those middle games. That'll give us a side, over or under. Then I'll say whether or not I'm betting it. Let's take a look here for the Baylor Bears. Week 1, they are home for Tarleton State. I almost think that's their only guaranteed win on the schedule. I guess you can give them Air Force 2 as their other guaranteed win, but that's one win for Baylor. Week 2, this is a conference game. It's a non-conference game because the contract was filed before the Utah moved to the Big 12. So this is a non-con game as a conference game here. As week 2, they are at Utah. I'm taking Utah in this game. So they are 1-1. Week 3, they're home for Air Force. I think will win that game. They're 2-1 here. Week 4, on the road against Colorado. I mean, Colorado better win this game. If Colorado doesn't win this game, then Colorado's got major problems. So I'm taking Colorado here. It's 2-2 here. Week 5, they're home for BYU. I mean, I guess they win this game, right? 3-2. Week 6, on the road against Iowa State. I have as a loss. I think Iowa State's pretty good this year. They're going to be 3-3. Week 7 bye. Week 8, they are on the road against Texas Tech. Not the team you want to get on the road here. I'm taking that as a loss. Or 3-4. Week 9, they're home for Oklahoma State. Week 10, they're home for TCU. I have that as a split. Even though there's a chance to lose both games. But I am going to take the split there. I'll play the odds. I'll take the split. And this team is 4-3 and 4-5, I believe. Week 11 is their second bye. Week 12, they're on the road against West Virginia. I don't think they get that game. Week 13, they're on the road against Houston. Maybe they can win that. Week 14, they're home versus Kansas. Those last 3 games, at West Virginia, at Houston, home for Kansas, I think they get one of those. Which would give this team 5 wins, which the over-under is 5.5. That's 5-7 for the team. If you can't count there, we're taking the under. When I ran this sim, I simmed this. I looked at every possible combination. I simmed the combinations. I was getting 4-8 and 5-7 like every time, and I looked. I was like, okay, so the win total is 4.5. I'm assuming, and I looked at the odds and I saw 5.5. I was kind of shocked. I'm not going to lie, I was a little shocked. I'm kind of bewildered that this number is 5.5. This is a team that's on the chalking board. Like, if they don't go to a bowl game, Dave Aranda's probably fired. And I think this is a schedule. This can go south quickly, I think, for BYU. They're going to lose against Utah. They could lose against Air Force, even though they probably won't. They're going to lose against Colorado. They could lose to BYU on the road if BYU is better than people think. I think they lose to Iowa State. They lose to Texas Tech. They probably lose to Oklahoma State. TCU is the biggest question mark to me in the league. They could be pretty good, and they could lose that game pretty easily. They could lose to West Virginia at home. They could lose to Houston at home. Houston needs that game. And they could lose to Kansas on the road. Like, realistically, this team could only win 3 games. Like, that's how bad this can be. Now, I think the ceiling, I think 6-6 would be really good here. Like, yeah, maybe the ceiling's 7-5, but I think I would put that at the lowest probability of happening of all the scenarios. I think the most likely is 5-7. The second most likely is 4-8 for this team. I'm taking the under. I'm betting the under. I honestly don't understand this line for Baylor at all. I'm comfortably on the under. Comfortably. Like, a good amount's got to go right for this team. They got to clip 2 good teams, in my opinion, to win. 2 teams that are better than them to win this win total. Now, Baylor, sometimes they do clip some teams. They're just like a weird, streaky team like that, especially TCU. That's a big rivalry game in their home. They almost beat them when they went undefeated with Max Duggan. They almost beat them. TCU won on a last-second field goal. So, I mean, they could clip TCU. Maybe they do. But I just don't know. Like, I just don't know how this number's 5.5. In my opinion, it should be 4.5. And then I'll be like, over. But No, I want the under. Give me the under. Bet the under. I'm Josh Wissey. If you want more Big 12 videos, go to the channel, go to the playlist, watch them all. I have another playlist that's all the win total videos if you're watching this later. This line confuses me. I don't know. Under. Like, I feel like I'm stealing. It's like under, and I feel like it's going to bite me because, like, I'm usually not that far off the number, which is really confusing to me. I don't know if I'm missing something. And I'm a Daquan Finn fan of their quarterback. I just don't understand. I just don't understand it. I'm Josh Wissey. Thank you.